The blazing Sahara sun had begun its descent, casting long shadows across the sand dunes. Amara, a determined archaeologist with roots tracing back to ancient Mali, trudged through the desert with her guide, Idris. The map she carried, passed down through generations in her family, pointed to the fabled lost city of Timbuktu, hidden from the world for centuries. Many have sought Timbuktu, and many have been lost, Idris warned, his voice tinged with the weight of history. His weathered face, marked by the harsh desert winds, revealed his skepticism, but Amara's resolve was unshaken. She had devoted her life to uncovering the mysteries of her ancestors, and this was her greatest quest. As twilight painted the sky with hues of purple and gold, they set up camp near a rocky outcrop. The desert was eerily silent, save for the whispering wind. Amara couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Idris, sensing her unease, murmured, "The desert holds many secrets. Rest now, for tomorrow we enter the heart of the unknown." Amara's dreams were filled with visions of grand palaces and hidden treasures, but also of ominous figures lurking in the shadows. She woke before dawn, driven by an inexplicable urgency. They resumed their journey, the cool pre-dawn air offering a brief respite from the heat. By midday, they reached the entrance to a narrow canyon, as indicated on the ancient map. The canyon walls were etched with cryptic symbols, their meanings long forgotten. They ventured deeper, the light dimming as the canyon narrowed. The silence was oppressive, broken only by their footsteps and the occasional drip of unseen water. Idris suddenly halted, his hand signaling for silence. Amara listened intently, and heard faint footsteps echoing behind them. "We are not alone," Idris whispered. They quickened their pace, the sense of urgency mounting. The canyon opened into a vast valley, revealing the ruins of Timbuktu. Towering structures, partially buried in sand, hinted at a lost grandeur. Amara's heart pounded with excitement and dread. They had found it. As they explored the ruins, the feeling of being watched intensified. Shadows seemed to move within the ancient walls. "Stay close," Idris cautioned, his voice tight with tension. They uncovered relics and artifacts, each discovery more astonishing than the last. But the thrill was overshadowed by a growing sense of foreboding. In the heart of the city, they found a massive stone door adorned with intricate carvings. It was ajar, revealing a glimpse of a chamber beyond. Amara pushed it open, revealing a room filled with gold, jewels, and ancient scrolls. It was a treasure trove of unimaginable value. Yet the air was thick with an oppressive, almost malevolent energy. Before they could react, the door slammed shut behind them. Idris cursed, his eyes darting around the room for an escape. "We need to leave now," he said, urgency in his voice. Figures emerged from the shadows, draped in tattered robes, their faces hidden. Amara realized with a jolt that these were the guardians of Timbuktu, protectors of the city's secrets. One stepped forward, speaking in an ancient dialect. Idris translated, "They warn us to leave or face dire consequences." The guardians advanced, herding them through a labyrinth of tunnels. The oppressive atmosphere grew, the walls closing in. Finally, they were expelled into the open desert, the guardians vanishing as mysteriously as they had appeared. As they emerged from the canyon into the blinding sunlight, Amara's mind raced. They had discovered the lost city of Timbuktu, but its treasures came with a price. The guardians had spared them this time, but she knew the city's secrets were not meant for the outside world. Exhausted and relieved, they began the journey back. Idris turned to Amara, his expression somber. "Some secrets are best left undisturbed," he said quietly. Amara nodded, the weight of their discovery settling upon her. The lost city of Timbuktu would remain a legend, its mysteries forever entwined with the sands of the Sahara. She knew she would never forget the journey, nor the lessons learned in the depths of the desert.